Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
As the COVID-19 lockdown was lifted and interstate travel was allowed, about 20,000 of Nagaland's migrants returned home. Like many other states in the Northeast, Nagaland has also adopted a stringent protocol of testing and quarantining returnees for at least 14 days. We're currently in Ganesh Nagar in Nagaland's Dimapur district, a special economic zone that was converted to a quarantine center in the early part of June to accommodate the migrant returnees who are coming into this state. Touted as the largest police-run facility in the Northeast region, this center has a capacity of 1,027 beds. Let's talk to some of the officials of the Nagaland police and understand the challenges they faced in setting up the center.
This is a big area. We divided this area into three sectors. This is basically the sector A. Those white buildings out there, those are the sector B. And then we have another set of industrial sheds and godowns, the sector C area. We already had the standing infrastructures, okay? But years of underutilization and not being used, everything was in a state of disrepair. All the electrical fittings and the water supply and the plumbings and everything. So we had to redo it all over again. More or less, we resurrected this area so that once the returnees come back, they have a place to stay, a comfortable place to stay. This place, like I told you earlier, was not being used. Even on the immediate peripherals, the immediate periphery and the surroundings of the buildings were covered in shrubs and bushes and everything. So even that we had to make way. Okay, we had to cut through and all those things. So that was the challenge. The physical challenges were there.
With help from Dimapur's health department, the Nagaland police managed to set up the facility in 2 weeks, just in time to receive returnees coming in from Bangalore. So far, the facility has housed 754 returnees. To ensure social distancing, the Dimapur authorities also implemented a unique system. Each warehouse was segregated into 6 cabins, each cabin accommodating about 4 to 6 returnees. Moreover, each group of returnees was allowed to use only one of the makeshift toilets and bathrooms that had been set up, a policy that was enforced through a lock and key system.
The inmates, they used to be checked twice a day. The doctors will come, the medical team will come, they'll come twice a day and check their temperatures. The inmates will come out one by one when they're called out by their names, and then they'll scan their temperatures and then they'll go back inside. Other than that, whenever the food used to come, the inmates, they used to get food thrice a day, like breakfast, lunch and dinner. The food will be brought and laid out at those machangs, and then the inmates will come out one by one, maintaining their social distance, and then they collect the food and go back into their barracks. That's the routine they used to follow on a daily basis.
Yeah, we were assigned to particular sectors. There were 3 sectors, so we used to look after different sectors. I was looking after C sector. In one sector, one doctor, and there will be 6 staff, 2 staff nurses and 4 pharmacists. If there are symptoms, if they complain, we used to give them some medicines. Our staff was in charge of taking the sample. We have a team for collecting the samples, and still we have a team. We have a sample collection room out here near the isolation ward. So we used to collect from there and we used to send it to the PSL2 lab.
Of the 754 total returnees that the facility received, 22 tested positive and was sent to the Nodal COVID Care Center at the district hospital in Dimapur. And now, with the number of returnees decreasing, authorities say that they will use the center to accommodate the returning battalions of the Nagaland Armed Police Forces. From Dimapur, this is Angana Chakrabarti with Yamkhumla Longkumar for The Print.